Hello guys, welcome back to the series Introduction to Python. In this video, we will discuss about the identity operators in detail. So, what is an identity operator and when to use them? So, the identity operator are used to compare the objects on either side of the operator. Now, either you can compare the object or a value. You're just trying to check whether the variables are referring to the same object. So the output of identity operator are either 0 or 1, which is nothing but true or false. So the identity operator are predominantly used with if statements. And based on the output of the identity operator, we will come into conclusion whether to run our if block or skip our if block. So when it comes to identity operator, we have two operators, is and is not. Now we'll look into an example to have a better understanding on how this operator works. First, we'll start with an is operator. In this example, we are assigning a value phi to the variable a and another value phi to variable b. And we are checking if the value a and the value b are representing to the same objects. In this example, the value a is pointing to the object phi and the value b is also pointing to an object phi. So when we run this program, the Python interpreter will display an output as true, since our condition turns to be true. Let's run the program and check this out. And yes, the expected result true has been displayed. Next one is not operator. In this example, we have two variables s1 and s2 with a value phi. And in our operator, we are checking if the value s1 is not equal to s2. So we are checking whether the s1 and s2 are not pointing to the same object. In our case, it turns out to be false because s1 is holding a value of 5 and s2 is holding an integer value of the same 5. So if we run this program, the Python interpreter will display an output as false. Let's check this out. And yes, it is displayed as false. We'll see one more example. In this example, we have two lists, S3 and S4. S3 is holding an object 5 and 6, whereas S4 is holding an object 5, 6, and 7. In this line of code, we are checking whether S3 object is not same as S4 object. In this case, S3 is holding two objects, whereas S4 is holding three objects, and which in turns ought to be true. S3 is not same as S4. So when we run this line of code, the Python interpreter will display an output as true. Let's check this out. And yes, it is displayed as true. So the identity operator can be used to check the list, tuple, and dictionary, and things like that. But the identity operators are predominantly used in the if statements. Based on the output of the identity operator, we will come into conclusion whether to execute a if block or not. I believe you guys understood how the identity operator works and their use case. See you guys in the next video.